If you're over 60, one seemingly innocent habit could secretly elevate your stroke risk overnight. No warning, no pain. One moment you're perfectly fine, the next your arm won't lift, your speech is slurred, or your balance is gone. As a brain doctor with over 30 years of experience, I've witnessed this tragedy too often. And surprisingly, it's not always due to smoking, bad diet, or inactivity. It's often because of something people believed was helping them. Vitamins. Yes, vitamins. Millions of seniors take supplements daily for bone health, energy, or memory. While many are beneficial, some, especially in high doses or taken at the wrong time, can silently jeopardize your brain. Today, on Senior Health Tips, I'll guide you through 5 common vitamins that might increase your risk of stroke, brain bleeds, or blood pressure spikes, particularly during the vulnerable early morning hours. If you've ever taken vitamin D, E, B6, A, or niacin, this video could genuinely save your life. Before we dive in, I'm curious. Have you ever questioned if your vitamins could be harmful? Type 1 in the comments if you're eager to learn, and 0 if this is news to you. If brain health is important to you or a loved one, please like this video and subscribe to Senior Health Tips for honest, science-backed advice tailored for older adults. Let's begin with the most startling one. Vitamin D. Vitamin D, a hidden threat in your daily regimen. Everyone knows vitamin D is crucial for strong bones, good mood, and a robust immune system. And that's true in moderation. But here's a critical fact most seniors never hear. Too much vitamin D, especially taken at night, can quietly heighten your stroke risk. It sounds unbelievable, given its widespread promotion. Yet my decades in practice have shown me how this seemingly harmless habit can go terribly wrong. Take Mr. Walter, a sharp, disciplined 74-year-old retired Navy veteran. He diligently took his 10,000 IU vitamin D capsule every morning, convinced he was protecting his bones. He didn't realize this routine was silently propelling him towards disaster. One morning, his wife found him confused, unable to speak clearly, his right arm limp. He'd suffered an overnight stroke. Lab tests revealed dangerously high calcium levels, stiff arteries, and erratic blood pressure. The culprit: vitamin D toxicity. High doses of vitamin D cause excessive calcium absorption into the bloodstream. Your body, overwhelmed, deposits this surplus calcium into your arteries, making them stiff and narrow. This arterial calcification significantly raises the risk of a blood clot forming and traveling to your brain. As we age, our arteries naturally stiffen. Add dehydration, poor sleep, and an unnatural calcium spike at night, and you create a perfect storm for a stroke. The most terrifying part: no warning signs. You go to bed feeling fine and wake up to a life irrevocably altered. Moreover, many over-the-counter vitamin D supplements contain far more than older adults need. People take 5,000 or even 10,000 IU daily, mistakenly believing more is better. Yet, studies suggest even 2,000 IU daily can be excessive if you're not deficient. Let me be absolutely clear. If you take vitamin D, especially with calcium or heart medications, regular blood level checks are crucial. Always take it in the morning, not before bed. Do you know your supplement's IU count? Type D in the comments if you take vitamin D if this made you reconsider. Please like this video to help others. Now, if that surprised you, wait until you hear about the next vitamin. Many take it for heart health, but for older adults, it can lead to something far more dangerous than a clot: a brain bleed. Vitamin E, heart helper or brain hemorrhage risk. Next, let's discuss vitamin E, often lauded as a heart helper and powerful antioxidant. If you've taken it for years, you're not alone. Many over 60s add vitamin E to their routine, hoping for better heart health, circulation, memory, or skin. But here's the crucial detail missing from the bottle. Too much vitamin E, especially combined with common heart medications, can significantly raise your risk of bleeding in the brain. Yes, even if you're doing everything else right. I recall Mrs. Evelyn Brooks, an 81-year-old retired librarian. Sharp and witty, she had a heart valve issue and was on warfarin, a common blood thinner, with her doctors closely monitoring her. Her vitals were stable. But one day, she started taking an 800 IU natural vitamin E supplement, advertised for memory and circulation. 3 weeks later, she was rushed to the ER with a severe headache, confusion, and vomiting. A brain scan revealed a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding inside her brain. The cause wasn't high blood pressure or a fall. It was the combination of warfarin and high-dose vitamin E, which made her blood too thin to clot. A fragile brain vessel simply gave way. What most people don't realize is that high-dose vitamin E acts as a natural anticoagulant, slowing blood clotting. So if you're already on blood thinners like aspirin, Plavix, or warfarin, adding vitamin E silently, insidiously, increases your risk of internal bleeding. This is particularly dangerous in the brain, where even a small bleed can rob you of speech, memory, or mobility. The recommended daily intake for older adults is only 15 mg, about 22 IU. Yet, many supplements contain 200, 400, or even 1,000 IU per capsule, with no warnings. Mrs. Evelyn survived but now uses a cane and her short-term memory remains impaired. "I just wanted to help myself," she tearfully confessed. "I didn't know I was doing harm." Her story underscores a vital point. Not all vitamins are safe, especially with heart or blood pressure medications. Always consult your doctor before adding anything new. What IU count is your vitamin E supplement? Share your experience in the comments. Vitamin B6, nerve support or nerve damage. Next, let's discuss vitamin B6, often promoted as a nerve support or brain booster. You might see it advertised to help with energy, focus, memory, or aging nerves. But here's a critical warning most seniors never receive. Too much vitamin B6 can actually damage your nerves, sometimes permanently. This is a serious, often irreversible consequence of oversupplementation. Let me tell you about Mr. Harold Jenkins, a 76-year-old retired truck driver. He came to my office complaining of numb feet, tingling hands, and balance issues. He initially dismissed it as aging, but then he started falling, 3 times in a week, hitting his head during one fall. Reviewing his supplements, the issue became starkly clear. For over a year, he'd taken a nerve support formula. It claimed to support brain health, but each tablet contained a staggering 100 mg of vitamin B6. He took 2 daily, totaling 200 mg every day, over 10 times the safe upper limit for seniors. Here's the alarming part. Unlike water-soluble vitamins that flush out, B6 builds up in your system over time. In older adults, this accumulation can damage the protective coating around your nerves, like stripping insulation off a wire. The result: persistent tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, tremors, and even confusion or memory issues. What's worse, symptoms creep in slowly. Many mistake them for arthritis, aging, or early dementia when it could be B6 toxicity, a slow, preventable form of nerve damage from a supposed helper pill. If caught early, damage can sometimes be halted. Mr. Jenkins was fortunate. We stopped the supplement and the damage didn't worsen, but he still uses a cane and no longer drives. "I just wanted to protect my brain," he lamented. "I didn't realize I was poisoning it." While B6 is essential, it's needed in very small amounts. Older adults only require about 1.5 to 2 milligrams daily, including dietary sources. Yet, many brain support pills contain 50, 100, or even 200 mg. This isn't just unnecessary, it's dangerous. So if you take any supplement for nerve, brain, or energy, check the label. Know your numbers. And type B6 in the comments if you've taken such a supplement or know someone who has. Vitamin A, a silent stroke mimic. You've probably heard vitamin A is vital for good eyesight. Many take it for skin health or graceful aging. But here's what almost no one tells you, especially if you're over 60. Too much vitamin A doesn't just sit harmlessly in your system. It accumulates, and over time, it can increase pressure inside your skull, mimicking stroke symptoms and potentially damaging your vision and brain. Let me share about Miss Dorothy Simmons, a 79-year-old retired piano teacher. Independent and musical, her life took a sharp turn when she began experiencing severe headaches, then blurred vision, dizziness, and slurred speech. Her family feared the worst, a stroke, but scans showed something surprising: no clot, no bleeding. Instead, she had elevated intracranial pressure, too much pressure inside her brain. Her spinal fluid was backed up and tiny brain veins were strained. The cause? Vitamin A toxicity. For over 5 years, she'd taken a high-dose skin and eye supplement, nearly 10,000 IU daily, completely unaware of the risks. Here's the crucial distinction. Vitamin A is fat-soluble. Your body stores it in your liver, tissues, and even your brain. It doesn't flush out. As we age, our liver slows, accelerating this buildup. Excess vitamin A can lead to pseudotumor cerebri, false brain tumor. Symptoms include headaches, blurred or double vision, dizziness, nausea, and even permanent vision loss or cognitive decline. The tricky part: many multivitamins already contain a full daily dose of vitamin A, but some, like Miss Dorothy, unknowingly double or triple that with added skin, eye, or anti-aging formulas. The safe upper limit for seniors is roughly 2,500 to 3,000 IU daily, and only under medical supervision. Yet, many supplements contain 5,000, 10,000 IU or more, taken daily for months or years. It's easy to see how damage accrues. Miss Dorothy is slowly recovering, but now requires regular eye exams, pressure checks, and balance therapy. "I thought I was doing something good," she told me. "I never imagined it could hurt my brain." I share her story not to scare, but to empower you with the facts to protect your independence. Niacin, vitamin B3, the heart health gamble. Finally, let's talk about niacin, or vitamin B3. It's often recommended for heart health, especially to lower cholesterol. But here's what most seniors don't realize. In high doses, niacin can cause dangerous swings in your blood pressure, and in some cases, it can trigger a stroke. Consider Mr. Frank Miller, an 82-year-old retired postman. He came to me with a strange mix of symptoms: facial hot flashes, a pounding chest sensation, and intermittent morning dizziness. His wife thought it was anxiety. His son blamed his blood pressure medication, but the true cause was something no one had checked. Mr. Miller was taking an over-the-counter heart-healthy supplement. The front label promised cholesterol and circulation support, but the back revealed 1,000 milligrams of niacin per serving. He took it twice daily, totaling 2,000 mg every day, over 60 times the amount most seniors actually need. Here's what happens with high-dose niacin. It causes your blood vessels to suddenly expand, the niacin flush. But shortly after, those same vessels snap back and constrict. This abrupt tightening can raise blood pressure, stress your heart, and reduce blood flow to your brain. Over time, this yo-yo effect is like tapping a hammer on fragile glass. Eventually, something gives. Mr. Miller experienced a transient ischemic attack, TIA, a mini stroke. His speech slurred for 2 minutes, then returned. He thought it was a fluke. I had to deliver the hard truth. His daily supplement, intended for his heart, was silently harming his brain. He's not alone. Many seniors take high-dose niacin unknowingly. Even flush-free or extended-release versions can still raise blood pressure, trigger atrial fibrillation, and affect blood sugar. For older adults, anything above 50 mg of niacin daily should only be used under medical supervision. If you have high blood pressure, heart rhythm issues, or are on medication, please check your labels. Mr. Miller is now off niacin, recovering with no permanent damage, but he told me, "Doc, I thought I was doing everything right. I didn't know I was gambling with my brain." What to do instead? Embrace the power of real food. By now, you might be wondering if these vitamins can be risky. What should I do instead? It's a great question because the truth is, your body wasn't designed to run on pills. It was built to thrive on real food, whole, natural, nutrient-rich food that your brain recognizes, absorbs, and uses in just the right amounts. Let me tell you about Mrs. Margaret Wilson, a 73-year-old retired school principal. When I first met her, she had a drawer full of supplements: vitamin D, E, B complex, niacin, a multivitamin, and more. "I'm doing everything right, Doc," she'd insist. Yet she was dizzy, her balance was off, and her blood pressure climbed. So we did something radical. We cleared the clutter. One by one, we removed the pills and replaced them with food. No magic diet, just simple whole foods at the right time. Her breakfast became 1 boiled egg for protein, half an avocado for healthy fats, a slice of whole grain toast for steady energy, a handful of blueberries for brain-protective antioxidants, and a glass of water. Sometimes a few walnuts or almonds. That's it. No powders, no pills, just real, nourishing food. Within weeks, her dizziness faded, blood pressure stabilized, energy returned, and her mind felt clearer than it had in years. Here's why it worked. Your brain needs hydration, healthy fats, consistent fuel, and micronutrients in their natural, synergistic form. It doesn't need megadoses, it needs balance. Some of the best foods for older adults include leafy greens, spinach, kale, rich in folate and antioxidants; fatty fish, salmon, sardines, full of omega-3s for brain cells; berries, blueberries, strawberries, for polyphenols that reduce inflammation; nuts and seeds, walnuts, chia seeds, for vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats; whole grains, oats, quinoa, for stable blood sugar and circulation. Remember, these foods don't just protect your brain, they support your heart, bones, mood, and mobility too. You're not just eating, you're healing with every bite. Final wake-up call. Awareness is the best medicine. As you age, every choice matters more. Your body at 60, 70, or 80 doesn't process supplements like it did decades ago. Your metabolism slows, detoxification systems become less efficient, and your sensitivity often increases. Unfortunately, as we've seen today, not every vitamin, even those widely promoted for health, is as safe or beneficial as it seems, especially when overdosed or used without proper guidance. Even well-meaning habits like taking a handful of daily vitamins can quietly backfire, leading to unexpected and potentially devastating consequences. That's why awareness isn't just important, it's your most powerful medicine. You don't need to fear vitamins, but you absolutely need to respect them. Respect the potent biochemical effects they can have. Respect the intricate balance your body strives to maintain. Read labels carefully, understand dosages, and critically evaluate marketing claims. Most importantly, consult your doctor, a healthcare professional who understands your medical history, current medications, and unique physiological needs. And above all, listen to your body, especially when it whispers. Subtle symptoms, unexplained changes, could be your body sending a crucial message. If any part of this video resonated with you, if it sparked a new understanding or prompted you to rethink your current health practices, please tell me in the comments. What's one change you'll make starting tomorrow? If you found this helpful, please like it to help others discover this vital information. And please, subscribe to Senior Health Tips so we can keep learning, growing, and staying strong together. You're not alone on this journey, and I want to emphasize this deeply. You are never too old to take back control of your health.